Alright, let's see if this is live. Yeah, I've played this game before. I'm gonna play this time. I'm gonna take the soldier thing and see if that's more fun. I haven't played it in a while anyway. In 1 second. Alright, cool. Looks like the sound is working. Right, we're starting a brand new game. I pushed a button. I don't know why it's not working. What's wrong? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can continue as my other character? Yeah, no, we're gonna do a brand new game. There we go.
Hey, you're alive. When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are?
Body type. I think we're a dude. I think we're a dude this time. I think his name is I think his name is Chad, because he's pretty Chadley. I think his name is Chadley. That's his name.
Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Ma'am, I usually don't float down the river. I was on a covert mission, is what I was.
Really? You're a soldier? But why are you out of uniform?
It's a covert...
Oh, was it a black op? Are you a soldier of fortune?
Ma'am...
You know what? Don't answer that. I don't think I want to know. But this should be a piece of cake for someone like you. There are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped, or injured, or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him. So I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is,
Al?
I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him?
Well, of course.
If you can do that...
Of course you want me to do that.
I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh,
Ask
of
some
course.
questions.
Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy. I just... What do you want to know?
Who's Al?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Yeah, aren't we like just on the riverbank? I mean, she's making it seem like we're in some kind of like different kind of situation. All right, what's your story?
There's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
No, actually, I really don't. A lot of the things that you say are a little cryptic.
Oh,
What's your
I'd rather
name?
not say if it's all the same to you.
Sure, why not? Let's just not know each other's names. All right, let's see.
All right, fine.
Yeah, if I'm gonna help you.
Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Yeah, that is kind of. Oh yeah, that's right. There's literally a dialogue option. All those Karen memes have really ruined that name, huh? That's like literally what I was gonna say.
Something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al.
Weird Al? What's Weird Al Yankovic?
He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did.
Okay.
I thought maybe you two knew each other.
All right, we gotta go.
I guess
we gotta
not.
get going.
But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here.
Well,
in any
it's
case,
Karen.
You'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is.
Well, you know.
Not much, really.
The ruins.
But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al.
Okay, so yeah.
Well,
Have you tried calling
an
for help?
idiot. You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me. Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Yeah, let's go find Al.
Thank you. The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please.
I get a gun, right? Okay. Gotta get familiarized with the, Yes, I have a gun! I only have 10 bullets for the whole game. Okay, so don't... This is gonna be really difficult to not just, like, shoot a lot. Okay, but the gun is also the flashlight. That's a good idea. I think all flashlights should have guns attached to them. Whoa, what are we doing here? Where's Al? Yeah, I guess if you go with this, I've never tried the soldier before, so yeah, apparently this is your flashlight and you only get 10 bullets, period. So like you got to make them 10 bullets last the whole fucking game. I mean, I guess we still get the bow later or whatever. But, oh, there's a note. Yeah, why not?
Reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long forgotten. All knowledge of it lost, except
Whoa.
in the Latin inscription here.
Hey, no, stuff is happening.
You who wish to enter the city.
You who? No,
step
don't say
forth
you.
And be judged.
He said
The
you who.
virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life.
Okay, the
in
thing's going up and
paradise.
down. I don't like it. I'm
The
scared.
wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain. For this shall be their final resting place.
Okay.
Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have survived down there?
I don't know.
Against the odds?
I'm not sure.
It seems there's only one way to find out.
All right, well, I guess that's the
If I'm
one
not
way
back
that
in
we're
an
going to
hour,
have to find out.
I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation.
Okay, Mr. Statue
Good
Man.
morning. Al Worth.
All right, so what does that mean? We just go into the thing. I kind of forget. Psh. How do we jump? Oh, we fell into the tube. Okay. Now we're in the waters. We must get out of the water because we got to breathe. Okay, cool. This is going to be fun because I'm going to need the flashlight a lot, but I only have 10 rounds, and as far as I know, there's no way to get any more. So I'm going to have to, like, be really, really fucking judicious with how I expend my ammunition. All right, let's read some of this graffiti. What does it say? Translate it. Yeah, it's written in a very, yeah, You can't translate it yet? Well, okay, whatever. Look at it. Maybe ni say. Semper, I mean, it's always. It's all. Yeah, it's like. I don't know, dude. I'm not that good at Latin. Holy fuck. Alright, let's go. It's just the way it's written. Well, yeah, later on. Okay, so. Come hit. What did he just say? I'm gonna have to brush up on my Latin. Oh, these things are bad. We gotta be careful about them. Alright, I only have the one gun. I'm gonna be tempted to shoot. And I gotta be careful, because that's not good. Wow. Alright, let's just get out of here. I'm not even really, like, out of where I came into. Alright. Are we okay? Ma'am. Oh, it's a young Roman woman. Yeah, you see, people get turned into gold here a lot. It's pretty crazy, actually. Luckily, they don't know what a gun is, so I can just have my gun flashlight out, and they're not really gonna... I mean, they've never seen anything like this before. I do have 10 rounds, but I ain't... Oh my god, I'm gonna have to, like, really restrain myself. Because, like I said, I don't think there's actually a way to get more ammo in this game. I mean, where are you gonna buy 9mm in fucking 1st century Rome or whatever year this is? Yeah, they're gonna have to hear, whispering. Okay, where am I trying to go? There's not really a mini-map, isn't there? Okay, well, you know what? I'm just gonna run around and be funny. There's some kind of
Whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, she'll suffer the same fate I did.
fate?
Spent a lifetime in this place. Going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. In here, there are only two options. Death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it.
Whoa.
I wanted to set things right.
The doorway.
I really tried.
To the past.
Whatever I did, it took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now. And find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
I thought we just fell on the side of a river. Now we're in some kind of... There's something weird about this whole situation. Ma'am, how are you doing? What's up? Okay. Oh, did I knock her over? No, I just bumped into her a little bit. I wasn't really like trying to knock her over. You know, just a disclaimer and like a public service announcement. Do not buy a flashlight that looks like a gun and walk around town, because that could get you in a lot of trouble. Just use a normal flashlight. This is kind of a special circumstance. Number one, it's a video game. But, yeah. Oh, here's the time portal. Yes, and you can hear some Stargate influence in that, and it is confirmed. There's a little bit of Stargate influence going on in this game. Here are you, sir. I noticed you're very bald. Mr. Clean,
Salve,
what's up?
I'm
Salve.
Galerius. mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Well, you see, what had happened is, my name is Chadley because I'm a very Chadley dude. You know what? Shrine of Proserpina, what's that all about?
Yeah, you know, agricultural goddess of springtime? You're not from around here, are you? Oh, I see what you did there. Changing the subject like that. Nice try. But I'll ask again. Who are you? And what were you doing in the shrine?
Who are you? Who? My name is Chadley. I'm a Chadley Chad of a Chad, is what I am. And I have come from the future.
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, wait. Are you a bit, you know, not right in the head?
I'm sure a lot of people would say that.
Everyone's welcome here.
No, seriously, what's today's date? I was on a bender.
We sort of lose track of the date down here, but it feels like the beginning of spring to me, so I'd say early March? It's 817 AUC. Sorry, you look confused. 817 years since the founding of Rome. Which part of the Empire are you from, exactly? Hey, not so loud. Just saying that name could land you in trouble here. If you haven't heard, his cultists burned down half of Rome last year.
Yeah.
Horrible business. I heard Nero executed some of them, but a lot of people are still angry with them, even down here. So, if you're one of them, keep it to yourself. But listen, most folks seem a bit...
Yeah, there's early Christians in this game.
But you seem very lost, and in more ways than one.
Yeah, we're
So,
definitely lost.
Let me make this
like,
nice and simple for you.
okay, make it simple.
Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine.
All right, Mr. Clean, what's the law?
Not laws, law. There's just one, the Golden Rule, and the punishment for breaking it's... well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
Yeah, this game is going to have a lot of dialogue, but it is kind of fun. I kind of wanted to replay it, so it's what I'm doing right now.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking
So, I wonder...
magistrate.
You see that...
This old bore won't be magistrate
Okay,
for
I'll
much
shut up
longer.
for a second.
Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
Drinks at the bar for free? Yeah, I was just kind of wondering if anyone... Because, like, why would someone from Rome, ancient Rome, like...
Politics.
They don't know
I'd
what
stay
this
clear
is.
of it and her, if I were you. She's...
If anything, they don't
it's
like
not my place to say.
understand the light bulb part.
Down
Whatever.
on the right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless
Yeah, it's... Well, it wasn't really funny, honestly.
Flesh or bone.
Whoa, someone's saying something
Don't mind
weird.
Olivia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, what did happen? Livia... Well, Lilia would be the, Lilia. It would be pronounced more like Lilia. But anyway, Livia, whatever. Who cares? Oh, she's busy. Well, you know what? She can be... Alright, let's just go ahead and get on with the thing. Lilia. We'll see you later.
Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the Forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us
Lucretia.
have almost nothing. Just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live. So don't expect a warm welcome.
Hilarious. You're meant to be working the farm.
Yeah, I only got 10 rounds, man.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
I said it'll take some getting used to.
Galerius, don't be...
You farm boy.
Don't...
Greetings,
Yeah.
citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please.
What's this about?
I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today. Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now is
Alright.
the Golden Rule.
The Golden
Let's see
Rule.
if I can explain it this way.
Okay.
When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw
Yeah,
straws,
decimation.
and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong.
Collective
One of
punishment.
us in 10 would die for the crimes of the collective.
Rome was pretty big about that,
We call
and...
it decimation.
Yeah,
That
decimate,
seems like
exactly.
rough justice to you. You're in for a rude shock. Because the Golden Rule is exactly 10 times worse. The
That means
magistrate can
everyone
explain the rest.
dies?
He's up these stairs.
I want to talk to this girl. I'm not...
That
I'm only...
may
I'm not...
be an impressive
The only reason I'm
treatment,
pointing my
but
gun at her
you're
is
still a
so I have...
barbarian.
So I can use the flashlight. This is the only way to use the flashlight. So I'm not, like, you know, trying to, like, shoot her. Ma'am, how are you doing? You look very comfy on your little couch thingy.
Ugh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
Barbarian? Pfft. I can be a barbarian if you want.
I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly.
Well,
What
you
are
know, I
doing
invited
in here,
myself
And
in.
why are you dressed like that?
Because my mom doesn't lay my clothes out for me anymore. So, you know a way out of here?
Ugh, what is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. We have no idea what happened to Scintilla. I wish you mouth breathers would just leave me alone.
Well, can I help, princess?
I don't know. Can you? Can you tell me how a person could have disappeared from a city with no exits and no crime? Was she snatched away by the Harpies?
Well, the Harpies does take down a lot of people. Is it Sentia, Cynthia, or Scintilla? Why are all your names so similar? That's actually a good question.
You really aren't from here, are you? All Roman women are named after their fathers. I think it's their way
Yeah.
of branding us. Like cattle to be sold at market.
Fucking-
His family name is Sentius, so I'm Sentia because I'm the eldest. And my little sister is formerly Sentia Minor, but she is affectionately known as Scintilla.
All right, Scintilla, I'm a stranger in your world, and honestly, yeah, you look kind of. You don't seem to be like too upset about your whole sister disappearing off the whole face of the earth. Yeah, you're giving me the sideway eye and all that.
Because I'm on this couch and not pacing about the villa, wasting energy. I hope you're not insinuating I'm somehow pleased with her disappearance.
Well, ma'am, I'm not really here to insinuate. I'm just kind of poking around a little bit, you know? Feel like probably not telling me something.
Ugh, you're awful. Get out of my villa and never speak to me again.
Okay, well, that didn't work very well. It's cool. I'm sure we'll figure it out later. So where are we going? Mr. Magistrate, sir. Excuse me, Sentius, whatever.
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am. May I know your name?
My name is fucking... Oh, yeah, that's right. I already made a name. My name is Chadley, because I'm very Chadley. So you don't want to mess with, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to step against me.
A curious name to match a curious accent. But I digress. I see you have the posture of a military man, though your garments are most peculiar. I pray to Mars.
Hey, your garments are
skill set won't be
peculiar.
necessary here, but time will tell. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built
It's pretty
deep
cool.
in the mountains many hundreds of years ago.
Whoa, that's a long time ago. It is pretty beautiful. I mean, there's probably worse weird places that you could be stranded in.
Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
I'm a little skeptical about all that because, boy, they solved the whole problem of sin? Did they? I don't know, man. When you say something like that, my head turns a little sideways, and I'm like, yeah, I can't say I heard of
Nor
anything
could
like that.
until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
There you go.
You
That's
see,
the catch.
The builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined, turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden Rule. It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up.
Dude, if you imagine...
Now it
well,
seems that day is finally
sorry.
here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Gonna shoot him. Well, okay, what counts as a sin? I need to know the rules, buddy.
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes, or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus.
It was like an
Lying,
Ancapistan or
insulting
something.
someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, bribery, infidelity, suicide. As magistrate, I had to exercise leadership, and so I made a decision. We must uphold the laws of the Empire to a standard never before seen. And we must honor the peace of the gods, the sacred accord between the gods and the people of Rome. It is only by offering the gods the proper respect that we may prosper, as Rome has for centuries.
No, I could say it makes sense to me, or I'm not sure. That's good. Well, this is what I would actually say in real life. I would be like, because I am kind of a little bit of a libertarian. You know what? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to say, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What is legal isn't always moral, and many of your laws and customs are considered barbaric where I'm from.
Barbaric?
Yeah, barbaric.
Barbaric?
That's what I said.
What
You
are you
fucking.
talking
Are you
about?
deaf?
The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers.
That
We have
notwithstanding,
comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving...
No,
they are
but you
given
can't
food
either.
rations.
That's actually
And
historically
when they are
inaccurate,
wronged,
but it's
they
fine.
have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to call us barbaric?
Call it a matter of perspective. Yeah, are you still persecuting the Christians?
You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being...
Oh, so this has got to be like in the 60s AD or something like that. Yeah, you can ask him. Bloodsport's for entertainment is fun. I'm not gonna have a problem with them doing that. All right, what do you have to say about women?
Of course, but with fewer rights come fewer responsibilities, and the right to be protected by their fathers and husbands.
Okay, I mean that doesn't sound so bad. All right, well, you see, here's what's gonna do. I'm just gonna say my mistake.
My pronouncement on the subject.
Yes, you have pronounced it very
Unfortunately,
much.
there
We
are
already
still
know.
those here who resist, whispering blasphemous and treasonous lies in the shadows. I would be keeping a close eye on them if I were you.
I would be keeping a close hand on. Well, okay. Do you have any? Is there suspicious? Okay, why did Prosperina send me here? Like, what's going on? You see, I'm still a little foggy on this entire situation that we have found ourselves in.
You see, in my search for a way to save my people, I learned of an ancient ritual to Proserpina, the goddess of the cycle of life and renewal.
Oh, I said it
It's
totally
said to
wrong.
open a doorway in time, so that if the unthinkable happens, one person can pass through it and travel back to the past. And when I saw you arrive in a flash of light from the goddess's shrine, I knew that person was you. You don't belong in our time, do you?
I'm not even really sure what time I'm belonging to. 2,000 years, yeah, give or take.
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please
It's not really
tell me
unfathomable.
your time.
There's civilizations that were much older than that before the Romans even got started.
What had become of us? Of this city?
Well, you see, probably what's going to happen is someone's going to fuck up here at some point, and then y'all are going to turn into gold statues.
I have imagined it. Our downfall 1,000 times. But it still breaks my heart to hear the truth of it.
Alright, so now that we're kind of on the right foot, what about the suspect? Why can't we understand each other and speak Latin? I know a little bit
You
Latin.
couldn't speak Latin before you arrived here. How strange.
Yeah, it just
The
comes
gods
naturally,
are
even though
active
it's a very
here.
complicated language.
And their temples and shrines hum with power like
Oh, hey,
nothing
Holly.
else in the Empire.
Yeah, see you
Perhaps when
around.
Proserpina brought you here,
It's gonna get more
she
interesting.
planted the seed
It's a lot of
Latin in
dialogue.
your mind so that you could better serve her.
Proserpina, because that's like the Roman version of Persephone. the wife of Hades. Okay, so she opened up my skull and went into my brain and taught me Latin. If it was only that easy. Holy fuck. Because Latin's actually kind of complicated. Alright, let's go. Awesome. Yeah. Awesome possum. Let's see. Why don't you investigate it, Mr. Eyeball Man?
Well, I believe you're in the best position to go around asking people questions. You're new here, and it'll seem perfectly normal.
I mean...
As for me, well...
No. Throw me the wolves,
my
buddy.
attempts to impose order have not earned me many friends. I fear I may not even remain magistrate after today's election. The people here would only
Today's
treat
election.
my curiosity with suspicion. You shouldn't have that problem, though, unless, of course, you get off on the wrong foot.
Yeah, you see, this isn't a game where I go around killing people so much as I go around, like, talking to people. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, well, okay, sir, one last thing, because I'm not going to ask that at some point. Do you have any suspects,
Do you
know?
ever stare at a problem for so long that you can't see it for what it is anymore? What's
Yeah, that's why my
here is a
room is so
fresh
dirty.
pair of eyes. The less I prejudice the independence of your investigation, the better.
Alright, well, yeah, a fresh set of eyes is definitely a thing. What are bros for, you know what I'm saying? Do you think it could be related to Scintilla's disappearance? Holy shit.
So you know about that already. It's a devastating loss, of course, but that was over 3 weeks ago, and whatever happened to her, it didn't break the Golden Rule, so I don't think it's connected with our imminent demise.
It didn't break the
If
Golden
you happen
Rule.
to find her and return her to me, I would be eternally grateful.
Alright, Magistrate Sentius Man. How do I know you didn't do it? You know what? I don't want to make accusation. Okay, I'm going to ask him, hey, man, come on, tell me what you really think. I mean, between bros, you know what I'm saying? Between bros.
Well, all right. There are those who wish to vote me out of office so that they can pursue their own misguided political agenda. Frankly, their selfishness and recklessness risk destabilizing the entire city. I would be looking very carefully at them if I were you.
Well, that's cool.
Ah, good. So, are you with me? Can I count on you to figure out who's about to break the Golden Rule?
That's kind of funny. I actually, like, literally don't have much of a choice. Hey, I'm in. Let's find the Golden Rule breaker before they break it, hopefully. Because if you think about it, on the one hand, like, if you turned into gold, if you converted a human body into gold, like solid gold, that would be a lot of gold, dude. But on the other hand, you wouldn't really be able to do anything about it because you would be dead because you would have been turned into gold. All right, let's go.
Now, I need you to investigate the city, talk to everyone, help them if it'll win their trust. I authorize you to enter private homes and inspect possessions and documents.
I can enter
unless, of
private
course, you
homes and
ask
inspect
me.
possessions and documents?
Figure out who the culprit is, and as soon as you have a name, come back and tell me immediately.
All right, I'll get started, and I'm sure that there's nothing sketchy, fishy, weird, unusual, suspicious, or any other sideways kind of thing about this guy at all. He seems to be a very upstanding magistrate. All right, I'll get started.
Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia at the Shrine of Apollo in the Forum.
Lucretia?
Wailing from there not long ago. Seems
Wailing?
like something's not right.
Was some wailing on her? Yeah, I'll get right on it. Gonna make sure Lucretia is okay. At the Shrine of Apollo. Lucretia, it's a pretty name. So this is almost like now that I've thought about it before, I haven't played this in a little while, but I mean I have played it before. Oh yeah, the butterflies are trying to like guide me to the thing. Well, I think I know where it is. I think it's right there. Pretty sure. Anyways, it's kind of got some of that vibe of like Majora's Mask, where you have to keep going through the same cycle. All right, what's going on in here? There's stuff going on. Ma'am, I've been authorized to enter houses and retrieve documents. What's going on, stranger? Are you alive? I don't think she is. She might not be. Ma'am, Lucretia.
Give me a moment.
That is
Sorry
not what I
I'm such a
expected.
mess. I just lost a patient and a dear friend. Yulia. She was a good woman.
Yeah, well, what happened? What happened to Yulia?
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly." Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing.
Yeah,
And now I'll
I
never
don't like
know
the
who
golden rule.
poisoned her,
Yeah.
or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath.
Yeah, well, you know, me just sort of getting into this whole situation. There's something fucking weird going on here with this whole golden rule situation. I want to talk to an actual. Do they have like lawyers of the golden rule? Can we get the fine print? Well, in any event, ma'am, is there something I can do to help?
Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it,
yeah.
but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear
Okay.
to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that Genetricum Fututo and scratching his eyes out.
That's some fighting words there, babe.
Then you'd better get me that silphium quickly, hadn't you?
Well, you know, I don't know. We'll figure it out, maybe. Silphium? Decius.
Wonder how much one of these statues is worth on the outside.
I wonder how much your organs are worth on the inside.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm
They'll
Decius.
say it wrong. It's Salve, not
Terrible
Salve.
shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we?
Well, you see, here's the thing. I need some of this sulfum resin or some shit like that. That chick practically threatened to chop my head off if I didn't get it for her, so...
Certainly. All I ask is a reasonable price of 1,000 denarii.
That's a lot of denarii. I don't think I have that many of them. I don't even know if I have any. Yeah, it's like a medicine for a dying grandma of 23 grandchildren. Come on.
Oh, it's perfectly legal. Simply a question of supply and demand, I'm afraid. Take it or leave it. Hear what?
Did you hear that? It was a whisper of the background.
Are you sure you're feeling all right? If you're hearing things,
Are you
perhaps should pay a visit
gaslighting
to
me?
Lucretia's clinic. We don't want another Navia on our hands.
I was just fucking... Oh, Navia? Who's Navia? I thought that was like a skin cream or something.
She claimed the statue was a whispering to her. Nobody else could hear it. Then she shut herself in the palace and we never heard from her again. But I digress. Do you want this Silphium or not?
Yeah, how do I get 1,000 denarii? Okay, I think isn't a denarii like a little? It's kind of like a small silver coin. Okay, so I need yeah, 1,000 is still that's a big number. How do I get a fucking 1,000? What, to kill somebody? What's going on? Tell me.
That's hardly my concern. But if you get a job, work hard and save your coins, you should be able to afford it within, say, 5 years?
Stupid golden rule. What if I just take it? I'm gonna get in trouble if I do that, don't I?
Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last lot who lived here. Is that what you want?
Take it and run. Something is whispering me into my ear and my mind, telling me to take it and run. Also, I got a gun.
Don't you dare.
Well, you see, the dares are gonna be different. Okay, so where is the money? Oh well, the Silphium. It's right there. Yeah. Okay. Here's what's gonna do, y'all. I have to make sure I'm nice and limber. Do a little bit of jumping jacks.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
But why?
Let's do it.
Why?
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
Alright, we have got to get out of here.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Watch out for the bow and arrows. Oh, they hurt me with the bow. But it's not that bad. How do I jump again? Make sure I'm jumping and not getting hit by the bows. Mr. Bowman, don't hit me with the bow because it's really not necessary. Miss Bowman, woman, bow person. Fucking knows you want to be called, I don't care. Alright, we gotta get into the Stargate. Make sure, is there anybody here trying to fuck my shit? Oh no, Sentios had died. Well, alright, into the Stargate. Yes. So I stole the thing, and we come back. Okay, so we started all over again, but now I got the thing. Kill. Mr. Man, how are you doing?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Yeah, I was here yesterday, dude. My name's Chadley.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Well, time travel is a bitch, ain't it? Your name is Galerius. And you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so he can tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you.
Hey man, no sweat. I mean, we just gotta get back to what we're doing. Some things may or may not make sense, but trust me.
Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Oh, it lets me zip line. Yes. Zip line. Alright, cool.
Just attach the
Thank
buoy
you.
to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And
And a lot
if it
more
doesn't
dangerous.
Work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
Well, you know what? We're kind of like used to doing stupid shit like that. So, yeah, man. Thanks, dude. Mr. Clean. Keep your stuff wired tight, and I'll see you around.
All right. See you around.
Oh, he literally said see you around. I didn't know he was gonna say that. Alright, we gotta get back into the thing. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go wherever the crystal leads me. We're gonna talk to Lucretia again. Well, because I got that thing that she wanted. There's some kind of chemical. So, apparently, I'm allowed to do the time warp thing. So, anytime that the golden rule gets broken, I just gotta get the hell out of Dodge, get into the Stargate, and then I'll pop back around. So, there's gonna be a lot of that in this game. Somebody says they need my help. Oh no. Alright, let's go talk to Lucretia. Lucretia, I have this medicine. Don't ask me how I got it.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned.
Yeah, well,
she needs the resin of a plant called Silphium. But
I have it.
Culas Cubulates Decius won't give it to you.
Yeah, like absolute asshole won't give it to you. That's fine. Hey man, look, I already got it.
What? Quick, give it here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yulia, you need to swallow this. Here, let me help you. Hopefully, in a moment, she should be able to breathe normally. That was extraordinary.
That'd be cool.
How did you know she needed this exact thing, and at this exact moment? Are you some kind of oracle?
Not really. I mean, you know, ma'am, it's probably better if you don't ask me the questions right now.
Look, if you don't want to tell me, I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. But
Yeah,
no matter.
okay. Yeah, don't look
That
at
was
the
like
horse
the
in the mouth.
gods hearing my prayers and intervening.
Well, yeah, hey, maybe it's
You
that
just
was
saved
it.
a
It
person's
was God.
life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned her and who she meant when she was muttering about that snake's cruel black eyes. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need.
Well, let's focus on basics.
Sure. What do you want to know?
So we got to figure out. It's weird that she. Why didn't she break the golden rule? How did that happen? What's going on? I want to know about what. Okay, let's see what Lucretia has to say about it.
Do you really want to know? I mean, if somebody poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
I don't really know how discussing it would break the golden rule. I'm not here to break the fucking golden rule. I'm here to get back to my house, dude. I want to watch my big screen TV. I want a beer. I ain't trying to play around. I mean, as much fun as this Roman Empire shit is, it's not really what I want to do. Or at least, like, the fact that I don't know how to go home is probably the most messed up part of it. Anyways, ma'am, do you think she was poisoned or was it self-inflicted?
Do you really want to know?
She's not going to say anything else about
If somebody
it.
poisoned her, then surely they would have broken the golden rule, and so maybe it's best we don't discuss it.
Alright, well, we could talk about something
Gladly.
else. I keep hearing the statues whispering. Is that a feature or a bug?
Oh no. Sorry, I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal.
Does that mean I'm
There was
like
one other
Jesus or
person who
something?
claimed she could hear the statues talking to her.
Wow.
But that was Navia, and she
Navia.
went a little mad.
Yeah, he's put on too much skin cream. Alright, well, you know what? Forget I said anything, Lucretia.
Anything about what?
I mean, exactly. Yep. Exactamundo. So what do you think about this golden rule?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it was an attempt to create some kind of utopia. But snakes like Decius will always find loopholes to exploit. And what can we do about it? Absolutely nothing. In some ways, we are worse off because we can't take the law into our own hands.
Yeah. I can kind of see that. I mean, you shouldn't have to. The whole concept of law and order is sort of based on, like, you got people that take care of that shit, and you don't have to worry about it for yourself, hopefully. I mean, stuff can always happen, and obviously you've got to be able to take care of yourself, like, some stupid I mean, but, yeah, for, you know, the vast majority of people, in a... Anyways, alright, Lucretia, what's your story? I don't even know if I asked her.
I'm Lucretia, and I'm going to be straight with you. I'm not a physician. This is Nevia's clinic. I've just been filling in ever since she disappeared. I'm tired and out of my depth and miserable all the time. But I'd rather take this on myself than let one of you lot mess it up.
Well, I'm not gonna take that as a insult because, frankly, I got better things to be offended by than that. You have to try harder. I mean, she's not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, so. Tell me more. Tell me more. What's going on? Actually, why are you working out of a shrine? What's going on with that? Are you paying taxes, or are you exempt?
Oh, this shrine was in use as a clinic long before any of us arrived here. Kind of strange to set up a clinic in the temple of the god of disease. But the god who inflicts a curse is also the only god who can undo it. So, I suppose praying to Apollo for healing kind of makes sense.
Apollo. Excuse me 1 second. All right, Lucretia, how did you had ended up here? Can you tell me?
My husband and I moved to Rome from Caesarea. He embraced the Roman way more than I would have liked, and turned into an awful philanderer. I would have divorced him and demanded the return of my dowry, but I knew he would sooner have me killed than give me my right. So I waited for the right time to take what was mine and disappear.
Wow.
And then the fires came.
It's a different culture, I
to
suppose.
evacuate our villa, I gathered our most precious belongings, coins and gemstones, and the moment his back was turned, I ran. I could barely see for the smoke.
Wow.
And the streets were full of people trampling each other. I ran for the river, like everyone else, and leapt in. The next thing I remember, I was waking up on a riverbank, not far from here.
I think we all pretty much ended up on the river, and we all had some coins on us. Fair enough, ma'am. Well, I think I'm gonna get going, because...
That's a shame. Thanks again for saving Yulia's life. Apollo smiles upon you.
Well, if he's not gonna get me out of here, not really sure how much I give a shit about him smiling. Cool. Now what? Who are you? Mister? I don't like the way you growled at me. I think it's rude.
Name's Rufius.
Rufius?
Watch your step.
Oh, you better watch your step. Okay, I need to be diplomatic. Yeah, what do you think about this golden rule? What's up with that?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
That is an excellent point.
Then you know what I'm talking about. I mean, all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong. well, we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves.
I kind of hate this.
Warned.
I kind of hate this because, like, whenever they made this, I'm not gonna explain exactly what the reference was, but it was in there, and there's not a lot of it in the game. But if you know what I'm talking about, you can probably tell. Anyways, number one, I would say, well, you know, those of us that survived it. All right. Rufus, what do you think is coming, buddy, with your little green eyeballs staring into my soul?
I don't know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking? Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
Oh, hey, man. No, he's right. He's like 100% right.
Of course I am.
Well, don't get a big dick about it, but yeah, you're right. What's your story, buddy?
Can't talk long. Got to stay sharp, but... family's from Seleucia on Tigris. Babylon province. But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th. The one they call Ironclads.
Oh, Snapdragon, how'd you get in here? Let me guess, you fell in a river and you had some money on you.
Same way as everyone else.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna assume he fell in the river and he had some money on him. You're still wearing that Lorica segmentata or whatever it's called.
Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Yeah, well, you know. I just gotta polish that shit a lot. Where's your weapon, buddy? I'm almost afraid to ask that question.
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
I mean, you have hands. You're not much of a talker, are you? You're very laconic. But not in a good way. In a boring way. You don't talk much.
If you were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
Alright, well, fair enough, dude. Well, hold on. What are you dealing with? Oh, let's talk to this guy. What is he dealing with?
None of your business.
Oh,
Try to get some Kaminchula.
Oh, hey, that's fighting words almost there. Alright, let's go ahead and talk about something else. Yeah, who are you gonna vote for? We got an election coming up.
Meliodas. Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
I feel like he's got a lot to say. He just doesn't. What can I do to change this situation, man? I mean, I'm not here to play kitty paws. I'm here to get back to my own timeline.
No.
Oh, there's nothing I can do. Oh, well, you know, that is a very, very efficient way of answering the question. All right, I'll see you around, dude.
Whatever.
Whatever. Hey, man, don't piss me off. I mean, I get it. Yeah, he's like the strong, silent type. Alright, what all's going around, y'all? There's whispers that are whispering. We have to be careful. Whoa, ma'am.
You have to do something.
Do
a man
what?
Arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
Dude, I have an actual weapon, but I only have 10 rounds. I gotta be careful. Ma'am. Can you at least tell me your name? Because you know what? I don't even really care what your name is. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere. I have to hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
I'm gonna call you Betty. She kind of looks like a Betty. Maybe we should like meet in the shrine, or yeah, let's meet in the shrine.
We don't have time for this. I have to go.
Okay, Betty, go. Never mind. Fucking ridiculous.
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh no, she died. I'm sorry, Betty. I don't know what her actual name is, but I call her Betty. Betty. Okay, watch out for the rocks.
Fabia, no!
Are they gonna shit on my mouth?
She's dead.
Ma'am, sir, it wasn't my fault.
Train just collapsed on her.
Well, you see, sometimes shit happens.
Why did you have to go in there?
Sometimes shit happens, man. Dude, sometimes shit happens.
I can't believe she's dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she's lying dead under a pile of rubble.
Yeah, that's what happens when it falls in your head.
She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you.
No, the burden doesn't need to be laid. It's not a... The burden is what killed her. Okay. Dark humor. Hashtag dark humor. Yeah, no, don't worry about the burden, because the burden is what did it. Alright. Is there any, like, shit that I can grab? I don't even know what I'm supposed to do right now. Dude, I remember when Barney, the dinosaur balloon, died. I don't know, it was like 1997 or something. I don't know. But it started swinging around the whole world as it was going down the road, and then they started trying to stab it to death because it was getting to be too much, and it was like whipping the whole people around and all that. Yeah, it was traumatic. If you're a 90s kid, you might have grown up watching Barney. Hey, how you doing, ma'am?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Equitia? I'm like I have a sip of some Equitia. You know what I'm saying? Okay, no, calm down. What's your story, babe?
Oh my. I take it people are quite direct where you're from. I suppose it's quite charming in its own way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Oh, I'm not usual. What should I have done? Got your fucking business card or something first? Are you DTF or not?
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is.
Well, you know, my ancestors are Vikings.
You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
Yeah, she's definitely turned on by it. Yeah, don't let me go whole Viking, because I'll take off to my cave. We wanna go that route? That's awful. I would never. Okay, disclaimer: I would never do that in real life. All right, how did you end up here?
You know, I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
Well, a young woman named Karen had dragged me out of a river, unconscious, and set me here, against my will. But at least I still have my gun.
Karen, you say? And nothing about that name seemed odd to you?
Well, you see... Okay, is my character stupid or is my character educated? I know what it means. And it doesn't mean... Okay, let's just say I think I see where this is going. It's Karen. It's the ferryman. He can come in different forms. He might look like a girl. Who cares? Why not? That's why you always want to have a coin on you. Because you got to pay the ferryman. It's not even like it's a whole lot expensive, you know. It doesn't have to be like a super valuable coin. It's the thought that counts.
You do? Well then, have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any patterns.
Patterns? You're being a bit coy there, you little green-eyed girl.
I know. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
Well, yeah, what happened to Livia? Some kind of dog shit I need to be aware of. I love how her eyeballs are not exactly aligned correctly. Because nobody's perfect. What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself.
Despondent?
Galerius and I visited her to see
yeah.
how we could help. But she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look,
well,
it could be unrelated. Perhaps she
yeah, we have to
felt
reserve
ill.
judgment.
Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
Ma'am, careful is my middle name.
Thank you.
Hey Holly, welcome back.
Follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth and come back to me if you discover any patterns.
Alright, well, okay, yeah, you can answer either one. Okay, that'll prioritize the quest. I'm gonna see what I can do, simply because...
Come back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Yes, Aquita. Vestigial, or Vestial Virgin, or whatever they're calling. You know what? We could probably change that, but we'll figure it out later. Alright. Yeah, man. Well, hey. Thanks for anyone that's hanging out. Hope this is... I'm going to try to make this interesting. This game is very dialogue heavy, so it's going to kind of be like that. But... Oh, the Roman baths? Yeah, you know, we probably need a bath, actually. I have played through this game before, but I played on the Archaeologist, and I didn't really... Okay, wait, hold on, sir. Excuse me. Whoa, who's that?
There. I'm looking for Tiberius Quinctius Crispus. Otherwise,
Tiberius Quinctius Crispus.
Do you know where
Quinctius?
he is?
You're not pronouncing any of this shit correctly, dude. I don't know a Quinctius.
I'm not sure I believe that.
Well,
so
your mom.
Allow me to explain something to you.
Do I have to shoot? I don't want to waste any ammo.
Orders from Emperor Nero himself to
Nero.
find and execute the cultist Quinctius for terrible crimes against the Empire.
Well, you see, that might
if you
be a
tell
thing.
Me the truth, I will allow you to live. But if you lie to me or otherwise obstruct the Emperor's business in any way,
I'd like to
I will
obstruct your
push this
airway.
arrow through your chest. Is that understood?
I think we understand each other.
Thank you. Now tell me, who are you people, and what is this place?
You know, I'm a little foggy on that whole concept myself. You should put the bow down. We can just like chill, dude.
Oh, how very welcoming of you. You
He's
want me to
gonna.
let
He's
my
not gonna
guard
like
down.
that.
Is that it? You're not going to get your claws into me.
I ain't got no
I was
damn
told
claws.
Quintius was a cultist, but I never thought he'd be foolish enough to lead me right to the heart of his mystery cult.
Mystery cult? What are we talking about, dude?
Oh, don't play coy with me. I don't care if you're worshipping Bacchus, Magna Mater, or Christ. You're
I worship
all the same
Satan.
to me. Always sneaking off
A
to
little
your
different.
secret sanctuaries, indoctrinating each other with your little mantras. The Emperor.
The cool
may
thing
have
about
tolerated
being
your
Satanist
activities
is
up
there's
until now,
really
but
no
after
church
what
or anything
Quintius
yesterday.
did, those days are numbered.
Well, you know, Quinctius can go fly a kite. You got the wrong idea. We're not cultists.
You say that, but if you're not a cult, then why go to such great lengths to keep this place a secret?
Like, fucking secret. You're the one that just popped through the whole door with your looking like some like Robin Hood and Assassin's Creed had a baby. Are you wearing glasses? What's going on? You know what? We're not keeping a secret. We're all trapped in here. We're all fucked. We all ended up here. We had coins on us. We fell in the river. Karen took us across, and this is some kind of strange purgatory set in the Roman Empire. It's a lot of fun, actually. But, yeah, we're all stuck.
So you admit you're not allowed to leave.
You can't leave either, you fucker.
Threatening me is not going to help you.
Threaten you with nothing, you fucking
That sounds an
fat...
awful lot like a cult to me.
Well, your mom
And I
sounds...
saw the inscription
Okay.
saying, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." I take it this is some kind of mantra you all believe?
You know what? Yeah, why not? You know what? Let's lie to him just for... You know what? I don't want to lie to people. It's not a mantra or a mantra. I've heard it pronounced both ways. It's a warning. Like, you know, all of these worlds are available to you, but do not settle on this one. Or was it Europa? Anyways.
A distinction without a difference. You've
A
clearly
distinction?
been indoctrinated into this nonsense.
No, it's a difference without
Now
a distinction,
tell
is the
me,
saying.
Where did you lot get enough gold to make all these statues?
Well, you see, what had happened was your mom... Okay, you know what? I'm going to calm down. There were once people who were turned to gold as punishment. And, yeah, consider converting a human body into gold. That's a lot of gold. Gold is expensive, man. I was looking into it.
You lot are practicing human sacrifice too. You people disgust me.
Mister, you're jumping to a lot of conclusions there. I'm not even from here. I'm so sick of being blamed for stuff that I don't even actually... Okay, anyways. Yeah, we didn't turn them into gold. A god did it, and we didn't know which, and we don't know which one. You're distorting... You know what? I'm going to say you're distorting what I said, because he's legitimately distorting what I said. Sir, if we want to go fisticuffs, we can do that.
Yes,
I got a gun.
Because I'm the real villain here. It's all clear to me now. The secret sanctuary, the indoctrination, the mantra, the human sacrifice. You're cultists. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well,
what baffles me is how a person can believe in something with
you're about
such
to be...
zeal. They just can't see what they've become. However, you still have a chance to redeem yourself by telling me where Quintius is. Do not waste it.
Dude, he's accusing me of shit I don't even fucking believe in. Well, hey man, it's like that a lot more than you might think. Alright, so, what's it gonna take for you to let this go? Some gold? I wouldn't help you, even if I did know who he is. Or I could say, yeah, tell me about this Quinctius guy. What's so special about him? Why are you being all weird?
Very well. Here's what I know. He's a 40 to 50-year-old man with distinctive eyes, one green and one blue. He's also known to have delusions of grandeur. The Emperor says he and his cult, your cult, are responsible for starting the fire which burnt half of Rome to the ground.
He's accusing me of being a Christian. He's accusing me of being a Christian. Number one, the jury's still kind of out on all that. But I don't know, man. If I was going to bet money, I would say the Christians probably did have something to do with it. There's a lot of mythology about Nero. It is really neither here nor there. Yeah, how do you know that? Well, you know what? I don't want this guy to hurt me right now. How do you know that he set fire to Rome? Number one, it wasn't like...
All I know,
it was
all I
the
care
historical
about
accounts
is
that are
the
probably
Emperor
exaggerated a little
believes
bit.
he is guilty and wants him dead. The details are not my concern. This is your last chance. Are you going to tell me where he is or not?
I've never played with the soldier build, so I'm wondering if I'm gonna have to shoot this guy. I don't want to have to do that because I only have 10 rounds of ammo. 10 rounds might seem a lot to people from gun states that, like, blue gun states, were like, oh my god, oh no, yeah, nobody, oh, guns, oh, they're scary. Yeah, 10 rounds is nothing. 10 rounds is like, you could, anyways, okay, I'm gonna tell this man, Mr. Assassin Prison, I have no idea who or where he is, and you could talk to my lawyer.
Then you're of no use to me.
Does that mean I gotta kill him anyway?
Last words?
Is he gonna understand what a gun is?
You'd squander your last words on an empty threat. Now it's my turn to tell you something. Once I'm done with you and Quintius, I intend to kill every last one of you wretched degenerates. And I can think of nothing I'd enjoy more.
The many
Whoa.
shall suffer.
Oh, they shit. The fucking. Alright, we gotta run. We gotta run. To do, run. To do, run. I'll check out the. Alright, yeah, these fuck asses are coming on. Shit. Faggot. Alright. We gotta get back to the thing. Yeah, all the goalie boys are coming off on me. Alright, put the gun away. I ain't gonna do anything. We gotta get going, dude. Yeah, watch out for Freaky Friday fucking fuck nuggets. Hey, he's got the bow. Well, you know, you blue-eyed bowman. Well, hey, go for it. Try. Alright, we just gotta get up to Stargate before somebody kills us. Don't stop to read the graffiti. It's not worth it. Alright, keep jumping. Jumper doodles. I'm a jumper doodle dandy, trying to dodge these bow arrows. These fucking gold people are shooting at me just because okay, yeah, alright, serious time. We're almost right at the Stargate. Alright, hop into it. Get in the Star. Mr. Man! I'm sorry that you died. Alright, let's go. Yeah, it's like you go through this Stargate thing and you come back out, like, and you go over again, and then you gotta kind of remind people who you are. This is your little sidekick thing, whatever. Mr. Clean Man, that's what I call him.
Salve, friend.
Salve. Yeah, I know.
Who you are and
well,
what
we
you're doing in the Shrine of Proserpina.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that we've already kind of explained that. Okay, so what you can do is that stuff that you already did, you can just tell them to take care of it. Okay, so I'm going to tell them to take that sulfium over to Lucretia.
Julia? Oh no. Alright, I can do
or
that.
whatever. Yep, there you go. Run as fast as you can,
once
buddy.
I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Well, you see, Yeah, and because he doesn't have any hair on his head, it makes him a lot more aerodynamic when he runs. So there's that. Cool. Nice. Look at my gun. What is this, like a Glock 19 or something? I don't know. I can't really see it from the side. Ma'am, I'm only using this as a flashlight. These people don't even know what guns are anyway.
Isn't that an impressive trinket?
Yeah, it's definitely an impressive trinket. Hey, babe, how you doing?
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. I can tell from the way you carry yourself. You're a warrior, like Aeneas on a journey far, far from home.
Ma'am, it may be true.
Bravery.
It may be true, but okay, I can say, okay, so I have three options. I can say, and you're as charming as you are beautiful. Or I could say, oh, stop it. No, please go on. Or I could say, not interested. You know what? I'm going to be Chadley, is what I'm going to do. I'm just kidding. I'm going to call her beautiful. I mean, she's a little beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Coming on a bit strong, don't you think?
You came on to me, bitch.
I take back what I said. Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore. Let's just forget that ever happened. So we
Girls
can at
are
least
so
do
weird.
business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Well, nothing really. What do you think about this golden rule? Let's talk politics.
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Ma'am, I've heard a lot of sayings in my day. I don't think I heard that one, but don't sue me if I steal it. To drink is human, so we drink. That doesn't even make sense. What's your story, girl?
Ugh, let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
It's not even about that. I was just trying to be friendly. I mean, fuck, dude. You know what? Whatever. Have you heard any gossips? Cackling hens chattering around the corner.
Certainly. For 10 denarii.
You got no fucking money. Let's just talk about
Whatever
something
you
else.
like.
You know, I try to be nice, and people are just weird.
All right. See ya.
Yep. Well, you know. I only got 10 rounds, and I gotta be very careful of how I spend them. And you're not important enough.
Cerberus lifts his triple head.
It's pronounced
Let out his
Kerberos.
threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea
Dude, is
over
she
a cauldron?
tripping?
You'll scare away my customers.
Ma'am, are you tripping?
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
This again. You're in a world of your own, aren't you?
At least nobody really understands what this is, so they don't get offended by it. But if you go with the soldier, this is your flashlight. Oh, excuse me. You don't get a separate flashlight. Oh, sorry, I had the hiccups. Yeah, you know. Got a helmet. Alright, so we're like Nero kind of era. So we're well past the Marian reforms and all that. A lot of the stuff really, I mean, I'm not like a professional historian. Okay, so here's a scutum. They call it a Roman shield. Oh yeah, it says it right there. A type of ancient Roman shield known as the scutum. Yeah, that's what it's called. That big metal thingy in the middle of it, that's called the boss. If you look at the back, actually, I thought they usually had the handle on the back a little lower, but this one's right in the middle. In any event, I don't know, maybe it's I mean, like I said, I'm not a professional historian. Oh, a banner. Yeah, dude. Legionary's banner from the first Talca. This must belong to Horatius. Or Horatius, however you want to pronounce it. Alright. Here's a bottle. Let's examine it. A fermented... What is it? Garum? Whatever. I think it's called something like garum. Well, can we pick it up? Can I shoot? Well, I don't want to shoot it. I'm not wasting ammo. Alright, well, so we're having just a lot of fun in the ancient Roman Empire, you know. It's more fun than you might expect. There's alcohol, there's drugs, there's loose women. I mean, you just gotta know where to go. So you can accomplish pretty much everything you want. Also, we live in some kind of like cave thing, which is also pretty cool. Honestly, my character just wants to get back to it. His original time. His name is Chadley. Whoa. Mr. Green, or Miss Green. Are you a Miss Green or Miss Grant? Yeah, I don't think we can get that right now. Alright, so here's what it's going to do. We got to... We got to jump a little bit. Keep the blood flowing. Alright, let's see. I think there's a way to... Oh, here we go. Okay. Actually, let's do that one. Okay. Yeah, scutum or scootum. It's like scootum, scooting them down the road. Scoot. You know how they have those like turtles. You know, like the animals that are turtles. That the shell of a turtle is composed of these things called scutes, and it comes from Thor for armor. Actually, that was probably the inspiration in the first place. It's pretty cool.
Horatius, how's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
He doesn't know what a gun is, so I can point it at his face. It doesn't matter. Oh, he's a stoic?
Couldn't even keep his own daughter safe.
How are they talking
How
from
can
that
anyone
part?
trust him to keep us safe, eh?
Why do I get the feeling you lot had something to do with Centilla's disappearance?
That's it. Blame everyone but yourself.
If I find out you did something to that poor sweet girl, not even the Golden Rule is gonna protect you. Got it?
I'm
I'll be
guessing.
afraid of you, little man.
Yeah, you know, y'all. I don't know how y'all talk from like 50 feet away from each other at normal volume, but I'm looking at the back sights of this. I'm guessing this is based on a Glock or something, because I'm looking at the back sight and the front sight. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. The Romans have never seen anything like this. Let's go and just kind of put that away for now. We can't translate. Oh, Sentius and admit. Okay, Sentius et Malleus Secorge or Stercore. This graffiti is not written. I don't know. What is it? Ew. This is like that Pompeii graffiti where it's like really weird. Okay, anyways. Same excrement, different smell. Yeah, dude. Apparently people don't like the candidates. 1 second. Oh, hold on, quick break. So just to recap for anybody, because I don't think I said it earlier, this game was originally a conversion mod based on Skyrim, and then they pretty much took that, and so it's been like years. They eventually took it and made, I think they're using like one of the Unreal engines on this one. So there's a lot of stuff that might seem kind of similar. I mean, yeah, it's definitely very dialogue based. Alright, he's doing push-ups. I don't really fucking care. He's having fun. He's not hurting anyone. Okay, so where are we going? Gotta explore around a little bit. Because what we have to do is we have to stop the person that's going to break the golden rule. Alright, these doors are locked. We cannot open them. Wow, these butterflies. Yeah, I can like... Oh, I can't climb them unless I... Oh, that's right, I gotta shoot them with like the golden bow or something. Well, we're gonna have to get that at some point. Gotta climb. Whoa! No! 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 Alright, that was bad. That was actually really bad. Well... Yeah, that was pretty dumb. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Well, you see, what had happened was I was here and I was just chilling. That's what I did. My name is Chadley, and we already had this conversation. No, I need you to take care of things urgently.
Sounds serious. I'm listening.
Yep, well, you know, go ahead and take care of
Yulia?
Yulia.
Oh no. All right, I can do that.
Okay, this time I need to not
But
fall.
once I'm done, I'll need you to tell me how you know all of this.
Alright, Mr. Clean, we'll figure it out. Dude, I literally, like, fell off a ledge. That was kind of embarrassing. Okay, as far as other stuff I gotta get done. That's like a main quest. We don't really need to worry about that. Yeah, the leads are probably the best thing to go. Hold on. Make sure I got that one tracked. Should be able to see the marker.
You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water. And the tree you grasp.
What's up, Matsy? You're not... What are you talking about? At least you're not a golden statue of a dude sitting here. He's gold. What's he gonna do? There's nothing really you can do. You're literally metal. I mean, yeah. Well, you know, most elements that aren't like hydrogen or helium, in the broad sense, can be considered metals. I'm not a physicist, so don't worry about it. All right. Let's figure out where I'm trying to go. I'm sorry. Well, you know,
Hey, Virgil,
sometimes life gets you down,
For
man.
the last time, Dacis.
Still wearing a
I'm not
skirt.
making you a bow.
But why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are
Well.
no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
I'm not sure what's happening. Are you a, well, you know, it's not really my business. It's like, it is kind of cool. There's some interest. This is more of a character and dialogue based game. I mean, there is some combat, but we gotta be careful. I only got 10 rounds. And that's the only 10 rounds I ever get, so we gotta use them very wisely. And if I want to break the golden rule for some reason, I could probably just hit someone, right? I think there's some other shit I can do. Mr. Man.
What is it, citizen?
Who are you gonna vote for?
Not that it's any of your business, but my loyalty is and always will be with Sentius. Unfortunately, I don't think my vote is going to make any difference today. See, Domitius has been going around town, shoring up votes for Malleolus with lies, bribery, and intimidation.
Bribery and
Man's a savage,
intimidation.
but he's a gladiator, so people fear and respect him more than they should. Sentius knows about it, of course, but he doesn't have the same rat cunning as Malleolus. This place will be different with that sleaze at the helm. But I try not to worry about things I can't change.
Well, can we do something? Because I'm not gonna waste my bullets, but there's other weapons we can use, aren't there?
I appreciate the thought, but you're new here, and I just can't see how you could make an impact in the time between now and the election this afternoon. In any case, if you're interested in the election, go and have a chat with Equitia, the Vestal Priestess. She'll be overseeing proceedings.
Oh yeah, that Equitia. She's pretty cute. Alright, well there's no reason like asking people the same thing over and over again. I'm not gonna shoot you, it's kind of funny. They don't know what this is. They're like, yeah, that's some lamp. Yeah, well, you know, it's a lamp that can blow your head off if you start talking sideways. Alright. We gotta watch out for these golden things, because they get a little upset sometimes if you're not careful. Alright, where the fuck am I going? I'm gonna like try to get like one more part of this done. This is a very like weird game. Like, I mean, I've already streamed this game before, so I have a playlist of it, but I'm playing it on I'm playing it a different way this time. Right, well it says I gotta get creative to... Okay. You know, I usually like when hit missions are pretty straightforward, like this is who you have to kill. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty easy to understand. This one I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Well, you want to know something, sir? I guess you're just gonna have to wonder about it, because I'm not telling you.
Help!
Oh,
You
Fabia.
have to do something. A man arrived in the baths. A
It's
real
that
nasty
same
sort,
lady.
with his face all covered up.
Yeah,
And
well,
he's
I'm
got
sure
a
it
weapon.
is. A weapon?
You have to
Oh,
do
wait, I
something,
got a big
or he's going to break the golden rule.
boomer with big old... Ma'am, I got it.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere.
Well,
I
we'll
have to
figure it out.
hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
Yep. It says no. Yeah, don't go in there, ma'am. It'll fall on you.
What? Why?
It'll fall on you. Just, ma'am, you're gonna have to trust me. Look at my face. I am the face of trust. You can tell. Just trust me.
all right, fine. Come and find me in my bakery instead. Please be careful.
Dude, I would rather find you at the bakery, because honestly, I'm getting the munchies a little bit. Yeah, maybe it's some for like... Dude, I want a French dip sandwich. Oh my god, I want a French dip sandwich. Alright, anyways. French dip sandwiches are the fucking shit, man. What was I doing? Oh, hey, Mason. Mason. Yeah, this is Legally Stoned Bequeathius playing the Forgotten City. Wow, the whole thing's over. Well, I prevented her from dying, so I think there's something in here I gotta find. What's in the vase? Is it vase or vase? Post in the chat. Do you pronounce it vase or do you pronounce it vase? Because apparently some people pronounce it vase, but some people pronounce it vase. I don't know. I mean, I like to say vase because it makes it sound more fancy. Anyways, a Greek vase painted with people in geometric shapes. I'm gonna leave it. I can't really do anything else with it anyway. Alright. I don't think... It's one of those words where there's not really a correct or incorrect way to... Well, I mean, there probably is an incorrect... I mean, if you said vase or some... It's like vase or vase, like either one. It's kind of like aluminum or aluminium. There's really not a right or wrong one. They're both right. It's just language changes over time. The way people pronounce it. All right, here's an oil lamp. I must inspect it. Whoa, someone has been through here recently. All right, we must be careful. I keep forgetting that I'm not playing Fallout because I'm like trying to reach for my gun and I only have one and I only have 10 ammo. All right, let's calm down. Carafe. Yeah, it's like carafe or carafe. Oh, there's a lot of them. It's like you say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. Tomato, tomato, potato, tomato. Dun, 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 dun. Let's call the whole thing off. Alright. I hope I didn't miss anything here. Yeah, you can definitely like get some of the Skyrim vibes because, like I said, this originally was a mod for Skyrim, but they like remade it on a different engine, which is what Bethesda. I'm just gonna make a public service announcement. Bethesda, we like Fallout, we like the Elder Scrolls, but for fuck's sake, get it on a better engine. You've been cranking that stupid thing out since Morrowind. There are people... I mean, there are people that weren't even born when they came out with that. It's like you're still trying to... You know, at some point you can't put a whole lot more into your engine. Either take something off the shelf or build something brand new, but... Anyways. I love Bethesda games. But sometimes it's like, come on, dude. Like, please give us something better. Alright, I'm pulling the gun out not because I want to shoot, but just because I want the light. And I don't want to hurt anybody. Unless I have to. But I only have 10 rounds for the entire playthrough. As far as I know, there's no way to get... Ma'am. Okay, that's water. Okay. Water's not going to hurt me the same way that I thought. Honestly, I'm running around in circles right now. Sir, who are you? Okay, let's not point the gun at it. Well, he doesn't even know what a gun is, but still. Sir.
Come and join me by the fire.
Well, okay. You're not going to try anything gay, are you?
Welcome, welcome. May I ask your name?
My name's Chadley because I'm like really Chadley, and I have a gun, so don't try anything dumb.
It's a sincere pleasure to meet you.
That's not a good way to introduce
brings you all
yourself.
the way down here?
Oh, we're not going all the way down there, dude. I just kind of stumble in here.
Then perhaps the fates brought you here to learn the secrets of this place. I will tell you everything I know, but first, a request. I have been living down here alone for many years, with nobody to talk to but myself. The
Oh, we
one
could
thing
probably.
I long for
Well,
above all else
well.
before I die is a good philosophical argument with somebody astute. I'm hoping that person is you. Let us find out with this simple question. Have you deduced the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule?
That's a strange question. What would that even mean? Deduce the name of the god responsible for the Golden Rule? Dude, I fucking just... Calm down. Well, apparently the only answer that I can give is not yet, which is probably the answer I would give, depending on how salty I am. Let's be a little more laconic. Let's just say, not yet.
You have much to learn. It's best if you figure it out on your own. Come back once you've made progress.
What the fuck are you talking about? I ain't coming back here. I don't even know how I got here. You know what? Can you just tell me?
Then you should speak with your contemporaries in the city above. Ask them about their stories and see if you detect a pattern of some sort. It is best if you come to this realization for yourself. You would never believe me if I told you.
You know something? I think he's right. We do have to figure it out. Alright. And I keep thinking I have a companion, but I don't. I'm just so used to playing Fallout, so I'm like looking for my companions. Let's see, what do we really need to do right now? Yeah, we need to obtain a bow. That is a thing that needs to be obtained. Because I don't have enough ammo to go around for the whole... I can't kill everybody. I only got 10 rounds. Boom, boom. Alright, let's see if I can get some more interesting stuff going on here for a second. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's not even that late. I love how if you take the soldier perk, your flashlight is also your gun. I just have to make sure that I don't... I only have 10 rounds, and apparently you only have 10 rounds for the whole game. Alright, here's a lyre. It's a kind of a harp kind of deal. Not as sophisticated as a harp. Let's put that shit away. At least nobody in this ancient Roman thing really seems to understand what a gun is. So, like, I pointed at them and they're like, "Oh, that's one strange torch." I'm like, yeah, well, let's not find out how strange it can be. Alright, we gotta get out. Is this a way to get out? Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Alright. Because if you wait long enough, no matter what, the freaking, like I said, it's kind of like Majora's Mask. There's like a time thing, and eventually all these things will wake up and try to kill you. Alright. Yeah, obtaining a bow don't remember where I found the bow from. You know what? I need to just talk to people.
Welcome.
Ma'am. Oh, hey, Lucretia. I've talked to you before. No offense, but I want to talk to... I've talked to you also, Rufus. Fucking weirdo. He's very rude. I talked to that guy. Let me talk to some people I hadn't talked to yet. Like, Rufus is rude, but he's not a bad guy. He's just a little bit of a dick lord, that's all. I don't know if I should even really be going in here right now, but we're gonna do it anyway. Alright. Yeah, I gotta make sure... I don't want to commit any crimes, but at the same time, I'm gonna have to commit crimes sometimes. It just means I'm gonna have to run away. Well, yeah, I can use the... Dude, let's go ziplining. But before I go ziplining, I want to see what's over here. Probably nothing. Dude, someone tied her onto a whole wheel? That's rude. What's in it? Oh, 109 denarius. That's almost 110 denarius if you do the math. It's like literally one less. Alright, let's go on a zip line. That was underwhelming, but it got us where we were going. Okay. Whoa. I want to shoot this gun so bad, but I can't waste the ammo. Put that away. A coin pouch? Yeah, dude. That's another 67 denariuses. Ma'am. Sir. Or whatever. Not judging. Alright, we gotta go through the... Well, we don't have to. Well, I think actually I do. Whoa. 341 denariuses? That's almost 342. It's literally one less. That's a lot. Okay, I might be able to pay for that stupid dog shit that one guy was talking about. Let's see how many denariuses I have. Is that a shovel? Well, I'm not really interested in shovels. Okay. Well, okay, I'm not that close. 518, yeah, that's not... We're about halfway there, living on a prayer, I guess. Cool. Never saw me before. Obtain a boat. Yeah, that's a little cryptic. I'm not... I know I'll run across it at some point, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Democracy in action? Like the inaction of democracy? I don't know why they added that space. Oh, we gotta make the guy... Yes. Yes. We're gonna make the dude drop out of the election. We're gonna play politics here. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Also have a gun. Just in case. Oh my god, this is awful. Well, you know. It's the Roman Empire. I can point it at them and they don't even know what it means. I don't intend to use it. Ammo is so expensive. Which is to say, you can't get any at all. Alright. Where am I going? Is that like, I wonder if is it down here? There we go. I think maybe. Oh, there's something over here. Oh, jump. Wow, Mr.
Sorry
Klein.
again, friend. I went and did as you asked, and it worked. How is it possible that you've just arrived here and you already know everyone and exactly what's about to happen to them?
You see, Mr. Clayton, man, I don't know that I am an itinerant clown and I abuse drugs, so I have sort of weird ideas about things sometimes, so don't worry too much about it.
Oh, come on. I just did as you asked. The least you can do is level with me. I'll keep it between us. I promise.
Alright, I'm reliving the same day over and over again like fucking Bill Murray Groundhog Day bullshit. You know what, you're better off knowing, Mr. Clean, because honestly, if your hair retreated any further into your head, your skull would be exposed.
That's a shame. Now everybody's gonna think I'm some kind of oracle for knowing the future before it happens, and I have no way of explaining it. Hey, maybe the patricians will start treating me with a bit more respect. But then again, probably not.
Yeah,
All right,
probably not.
I'll leave you to it, friend.
You just gotta have to trust me, buddy. Alright. Whoa. The tree just got in my face. Cool. So... the hell was I trying to do again? I just want to go back to the thing so I can save, really. Yeah, but I gotta make this Malleus dude drop out of the election. I mean, we can't. We can't go that route. There's like a forum thing where. Let me see what's over here. You don't have to whisper at me like that. It's creepy. This guy's doing 1,000 push-ups, which is, you know,
Fresh
whatever.
meat, huh?
So, you know what? No. All right. Yeah, the door's locked. Why wouldn't it be?
Fresh meat, huh?
Are they?
This guy probably doesn't remember us from last time. No, I need to go back to the freaking portal. Okay. Back to the portal. Well, that's that one chick where I talked to, the Vestal Priestess.
Isn't
or
the
whatever.
temple
Or
majestic?
for Equita. You know what? Equidia. How do you pronounce your name, girl?
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia.
Equitia.
To what do I owe the pleasure of this visit?
Oh, the pleasure has not even begun. What's the status of the election?
It must be completed by dusk, just the same as any other official business. It'll be between Sentius, the incumbent, and Malleolus, the challenger. Why do you ask?
Morbid curiosity. So who's allowed to vote? Like, anybody? Is it one of those deals?
All of the male citizens who are willing and able to attend, unless they're running, of course.
So, like, if you're running, you can't vote for yourself? What about women? Can women vote?
That's just the way it's always been, I'm afraid. It never sat right with me, either.
No, it's
There are some
fine.
women who can vote, Vestal priestesses like myself. But in this case, given my role overseeing the election, I've decided to abstain.
And I respect you
Can't
for
allow
that.
the perception
Respect
that
you for
I'm
that.
being anything but fair and independent. But if it's
Why
any
would you want to vote
consolation,
anyway?
there are other ways to influence the outcome of an election.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, that's kind of the flip side of it, but, alright, let's look at stupid. Such as...
By using whatever gifts the gods gave you. Nothing untoward, of course.
Nothing untoward. I can look right into her green little eyes and tell that there's been some untoward things that have happened. Can we start the election now? Because I'm getting an election.
As I
I
said,
think.
I'm planning to hold it before dusk. But I suppose I could hold it sooner, if there's a good reason.
The reason is that, honestly, because I asked you to. Holding it early might prevent conflict. Yeah, let's just do it now. Like, surprise. Oops, the election's over.
Yes, I have overheard some rather unpleasant arguments. The last thing we need here is additional conflict. Very well. I'll get things started right away.
I got a raging election right now, dude.
Citizens,
I mean, not
it
really.
is time.
Figuratively.
Let us meet to elect our magistrate.
Yes, election time.
Starting.
Oh, this is gonna be ridiculous. I like how we kind of live in a cave a little bit. This never bothered me too much. All right, Equitia, let's have an election. Whoa, ma'am, calm down. She's made of gold. Oh no, where's she? I don't want to lose track of her. All right, we have to go to the election. I think it's gonna be interesting. I don't know who I'm gonna vote for. I don't even know if I'm gonna vote. It's more about the spectacle of it all. I have a gun. I can shoot people. Yeah, but we're not doing that. That wouldn't be appropriate. Sorry. Whoa. Is that a? Hey, what's going on? Sleeper. Okay. Ma'am. Hopefully, I forget what happens when you do the election. I don't think there's a lot of people here to vote. I don't know if this is like valid. Sir. Okay, he's just standing there. Well, I'm just gonna hang out here. Oh, it's that rude person, Rufius. Yeah, he's a very rude man.
Citizens,
There we
have
go.
a quorate body of voters gathered here
Quorate.
to elect the
Like our
city's
quorum.
magistrate. The candidates are Sextus Sentius Imperiosus
Sextus
and Marcus
Sentius
Malleolus
Imperius.
Gurges. As agreed, we shall dispense with ballots and candidates will abstain from voting. Let's make this quick. As I say your name, call your vote. I'll start with you, Horatius.
Wait a minute, I'm not allowed to run?
Of course.
Georgius.
Malleolus.
Whoa.
Dacius.
Malleolus.
Galerius.
I abstain. I'm just here to observe.
He's abstain. You fucking weirdo. Like, why don't you vote?
Malleolus.
These people are all voting for this.
Finally, Domitius.
Malleolus. Who else?
Well, you see, what's about to happen.
You have made your decision. Your new magistrate is Marcus Malleolus Gurges.
No,
Hail, Magistrate Malleolus.
yeah, well, it is what it is.
I said.
What if I just
hail,
kill him?
Magistrate Malleolus.
Alright, let's see what happens.
That's more like it.
Thank you. Thank you. I am delighted and deeply honored to have been
Sunny
elected
delight.
your magistrate. And now, I make this solemn promise to you, good citizens.
Dude, they keep looking
Under
at
my
me.
leadership, you will finally enjoy the freedom you deserve. No more shall you walk on eggshells, fearing simply to live and breathe, because the tyrant Sentius told you it was forbidden. For my first act as magistrate, I hereby announce a day of celebration
Wow.
to mark the end of an era.
No.
The myth of the Golden Rule is no more.
I don't like this.
Golden Rule is real, you idiot.
For his attempt to deceive us all,
I should shoot him.
is hereby found guilty of treason.
Yeah, but it's not gonna help. We gotta hit the bricks. Well, wait for it to start. He's getting ready to do something dumb.
To fight for his life in gladiatorial combat against Domitius. Here and now for your entertainment.
You have no idea what you're doing. You're going to get us all killed.
Wait.
Well-
I exercise my right as a Vestal priestess to pardon him. I will not allow you to do this.
Uh-oh.
You're showing your true colors now, priestess. Your corruption
You're gonna have to
sickens
watch
me.
out.
Domitius, ignore her. Proceed.
This guy's trying to run the whole thing off the rails.
Lies. It is time the Golden Rule was exposed for what it is. A children's fable, exploited by a treacherous leader to instill fear in all of us.
This is why he's in his gladiator gear. They've been planning this all along.
Shut up, all of you. The magistrate has spoken. I'm going to enjoy killing you, old man.
Yep, here we go. Alright, so we gotta get the fuck out of here. Derper doodles just like normal noodles. Alright. Don't get shat on me. Alright, so when I go through the... Oh, Snapdragon. Well, hey, you're standing there. Well, you know what? Shit. Hopefully it don't shoot me on the way out. Alright, cool. Sentius. He always dies. Alright, this should save the game for now. I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it a thing. I hope it was interesting. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, it's only a little after 10. I'll be around on the Discord and stuff for a while. This game's fun, and I've never played it through with this, and it's so crazy having a freaking basically a Glock in a video game, and I'm like, yeah, I have 10 rounds, and that's the only 10 rounds I get for the whole game. So I'm like really thinking, like, I don't even know what I'm ever gonna use them for, but yeah, I'll see y'all around later. Hope that was interesting. Choo, choo, choo.